J. Stan McCauley.
Good evening, Council. J. Stan McCauley, 77 Wadsworth Street, Hartford, Connecticut, constituent. I spoke to my constituent representative, Angel Arce, earlier today about the travesty that is the Registrar of Voters office. I think everybody in the room knows what the deal is down there. You know, if they filled your transatlantic flight up, you know, halfway with fuel because there wasn't enough manpower, the plane crashed halfway over the Atlantic Ocean, and then people said, you know, we're sorry. You could truly be sorry, but that doesn't cut the mustard. I don't know whether it's gross incompetence. I can't believe anyone could be that totally incompetent. I think the only thing worse is that they could have forgot the voting machine. I mean, the governor has to wait. You know, I don't mind really if they look stupid, but I take it personally when their stupidity reflects on me, because then it's personal, because the whole country is laughing at Hartford. And like Ken said, you know, the President of the United States is running cover for the Registrar's office. If it was up to me, all three of them and their deputies would be fired, because this is a collective cluster. I'll leave off the last word. It's unbelievable what's going on down there. So it's either gross incompetence. I don't know whether we can push it to criminal negligence, because then we could maybe impeach them because they're elected officials. So if the body that we have here could work with our legislative delegation to see if something could be passed up at the state legislature. I mean, we got rid of the sheriffs. Maybe it's time we get rid of the registrar's office down there, because you know, I'm from the Darth Vader apology accepted school. That's what needs to happen to those guys, because it's absolutely, positively unacceptable. I understand the police had to come and break up a little tattoo between two of the registrars. So is that what we've come down to? I mean, you talk about professionalism. So, you know, everyone in the city, and I'm sure the White House is open for suggestions and ideas on how we can get a better grade of, you know, politician to represent us in the registrar's office. The only other scenario would be that it's that way by design to cover up election fraud. If that's the case, we need a better grade of criminal. I don't know what to say other than that. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Stan. Raquel?
Two resolutions having to do with the problems experienced on Election Day with voting places not being ready to open in the morning at 6 a.m. And the first of these resolutions calls for the creation of an investigatory committee of inquiry, it is called. And the proposal is that it be composed of 5 council people. And I can tell you who they are. The Majority Leader, Alex Aponte, Minority Leader Joel Cruz Jr., Councilman Raul De Jesus Jr., Councilwoman Cynthia Jennings, and Councilman David McDonald. The Council President, Sean Wooden, will be a member of the committee, but a non-voting member. And that committee will investigate what went wrong in the run-up to the election and the administration of the election, and will report back to the council no later than December 31st. So this is a very quick turnaround. The committee will be assisted in their efforts by representatives of 2 law firms who are providing their services pro bono, that is at no charge to the city, and those firms are Day Pitney and Shipman and Goodwin. So they will be providing assistance to the committee. The companion resolution is that resolved that the Operations, Management, Budget, and Legislative Affairs Committee will consider the findings of the Committee of Inquiry, as well as any other investigations that are ongoing in the event that the state carries out an investigation, state's attorney, and in those cases, the OMB committee will make recommendations for what actions the city might take with regard to the Registrar of Voters and or electoral administration.